God gave me a word long before, but he's been holding it. Because it's not about them. This is about us. This has nothing to do with the team that's opposing us. This is about us. This ain't got nothing to do with the naysayers, the unbelievers, the haters, the doubters. This is about us. When we started this journey, we knew it was going to be trying. It was going to be tough. But you endured because it's about us. That man next to you is a miracle. That man next to you is a believer. That man next to you is a go-getter. That man next to you is a dog. That man next to you is somebody who wants this thing. That man next to you is somebody who believes. That man next to you is somebody that got to have it today. We ain't got tomorrow. We got now. We ain't got next. We got now. We ain't coming no more. Give me my theme music.
Yes, sir, folks. Deion, Coach Prime, Prime Time Sanders. Neon Deion. Greatest cornerback and greatest return man the NFL's ever seen. One of the greatest athletes in the history of mankind. Batted 5-something in the World Series. Played a World Series game and an NFL game in one day. Give it up. If that doesn't give you chills, that gets my day going. Coach Prime prep talk speech before the TCU game, when he shocked the world, 21-point underdogs, came out just like he told everybody. Just like he told everybody. That ain't it. Doing this on my own. This is Uncle Richie. Just past high noon on Wednesday, September 6th. Can you believe this is Christmas Eve? This is the day before your birthday. New Year's Eve, Halloween, all rolled into one. You know, every Saturday night is Christmas Eve during football season, if you're hardcore NFL like I am. And I know there's probably about 10 million of you out there with 6 fantasy leagues, and you're looking at them, and you got your favorite team, or you had to quit them. Thanks, Raiders, for 30 years of crap management and breaking the hearts of Oakland fans twice. I'm over it. But I do have my 6 NFL fantasy teams. I won't bore you with that. I will do an NFL show. Yeah, I had a little discouraging news today. One of my very best friends ran into another I thought was a good friend of mine. And this other guy's just all negative about everything. I don't know what's going on. But my best friend said, you know, I was going to do a show with Richie starting that thing. And my other friend that's pretty low on my friend list that happens to be texting me right now, like he doesn't know anything about this. He said, oh, Richie, he's a day late and $1 short. There's thousands of those guys doing that. How's he going to be different? And you know what? That made me want to say, F you. And you know how I'm different. I'll tell you how I'm different. I'm interviewing kids. I'm giving back to the community. I'm interviewing my daughter. I'm going to call out the NFL on their bull crap when they make crappy calls. I'm going to have interviews with huge stars. I'm in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I'm doing live internet radio. This ain't no podcast. You listen to me or you don't. As soon as I hit 10,000, I start charging 51 cents a month. I don't think I'm going to have streaming. You listen to me or you missed it. Somebody else can record it. But you know, that really fires me up. And I think a lot of great people that have made great things happen with their life were doubted. And it's a doubt that can fire you up. When I heard that, what I considered a good friend telling my best friend that, oh, Richie, what's he got? He ain't got crap. He's a day late and a dollar short. You know what? I'm not going to say anything to him, but it makes me want to prove him wrong. For every one of him, I have 5 people saying, just keep going, Richie. So I'm going to keep going. This is my career. Naysayers be damned. Look at Deion. Naysayers be damned. I wanna find the one. You believe me now? There's 2 or 3 I really wanted to bring them up. I thought I had them lined up on my phone. I need help. This will be a professional production one day soon. Right now, it's me in the living room. So, cheers to Coach Prime, the talk of the town, the talk of the nation. They got Nebraska next week. Let's look at their schedule. I told Woo's 10 wins. He said I'm crazy. Let's look at their schedule. NCAA, top 25. I think they made like 23rd. They're 6 a.m. against Nebraska. Then they got Colorado State. Oh, man, at Oregon, week 4. Come on. Go, Buffs, go. Home for SC at Arizona State. Home for Stanford at UCLA. Home for home for us. That's the Oregon State Beavers that you'll get to know is us. Home for Zona, at Wazoo, at Utah. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 6, 7 winnable games, and who knows? I'm rooting hard for them. Love Coach Prime. I loved him as a player. You know, he could have been MVP of the league those 4 or 5 years because he took a third of the field away. You just couldn't even throw it to your best receiver, and you couldn't even throw it to that side of the field. On your defense, you have 10 guys to cover 2/3 of the field because that guy's taking the other third. And if you test him, you're going to pay. And I love that guy. One of my all-time favorites. Love, love, love. So, kind of a cool story. And this is going to be some motivation too. I was cooking dinner just the other night, and I'm using some Prego home-style Alfredo sauce. And I just happened to look on top at the expiration date. Lo and behold, it says used by August 15th, 2024. And I started doing the math and saying, you know what? That's the day I want to retire from my serving job. That's the day that I'm setting for myself to have at least 10,000 people paying 51 cents a month, or maybe a half a million, or 100,000 or 50,000. At least 10,000 people. I have 340 days of working every day. You know, I know what I need to do. Right now, it's just getting used to doing a show, getting the content. It's not easy putting together a half hour every day. When that gets easier, when I can just sit down and it comes so natural and I can just watch a Sports Center and a little bit of Good Morning Football, then it's the website. I definitely need to start Instagram yesterday, Twitter yesterday. It's kind of intimidating, but I am not stopping. This is what I'm doing. And my Prego bottle, Prego Alfredo, homestyle Alfredo, with the August 15th, 2024 expiration. That's my expiration on my job out here. And it has this little, I always like that. That's a cool noise. Maybe anytime somebody says something good, I'll have the Prego bottle when I do my interviews. That's like a clap. So Prego has joined the show officially as of September 6th. This is the spirit of sports. We're talking sports. We're talking life. Uncle Richie coming at you every single day, almost, at notpods.com, coming soon. And at my YouTube channel, at notpods. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Got to get on that soon, too. So that will drive my marketing. Maybe I just hire a marketing manager. What can you do me for? Marketing manager. $500 a month or something. It's worth it. Invest in yourself. Believe in yourself. Invest in yourself. Love yourself. Something else I put on a t-shirt. Invest in yourself. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Words of wisdom to live by from Uncle Richie. What else we got? Just thought of a new show. Think I'm going to throw it in on Tuesdays as I look at my schedule. We'll go over the schedule again. All my notes. Tuesdays. And I just thought of this as I was picking balls at my golf course today. Backseat quarterback. Because everybody knows a backseat driver. And everybody knows a Monday morning quarterback. So the backseat driver is the one that, as you're going, says, do this and that and that. And the Monday morning quarterback is the one that said, why'd you do that and do that and do that? Backseat quarterback. I say what I could do so much better in retrospect, but also in real time because you're going to be doing the same dumb crap again next week. So I'm adding that to my lineup on Tuesdays. Backseat quarterback. I thought that was pretty cool. I got to get the t-shirts going too. So to update my schedule, starting September 11th, and I will be way more consistent. I will have way more content. Filler time right now, it's not easy. When there's games, I'm going to be at my best. Monday, high noon, the spirit of sports, NFL recap. And then we'll go under the hood. I'm calling out the NFL when they make crappy calls. When they overturn a call that's obvious, and when there's 80% of the money's on one team or the other. We're going to look into that, see if it correlates. Would they leave a multi-billion-dollar industry to chance? Uncle Richie thinks not. So that'll be Mondays, high noon. Tuesdays, high noon, Hawaiian time. That's 3 Pacific for those of you on the West Coast. 4 o'clock, I guess, in Nevada. 5 Mountain, Colorado. 6 o'clock Eastern. Central Mountain, yeah. 6 Eastern. Noon Hawaiian time here in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, where the palm trees blow, where the trade winds sway, where we wear slippers and not shoes, and I don't ever want to wear shoes again starting on August 15th, 2024. Monday, high noon, NFL recap and under the hood. Tuesdays, high noon. That's what he said. That's what they said. I take my pick and the picks of the pros that I'm following. I might even add a few, but for sure, Nick Wright, Chris Broussard, Cynthia Freeland for fantasy, and Colin Cowherd on his Blazing 5. I'm going to call you guys out. Going to see what's up. You can't just tell us what's going to happen, and then when it doesn't happen, there's no ramifications. Uncle Richie's bringing the hammer. There's going to be ramifications. You're going to know my name. Then Tuesday's backseat quarterback as well. What I could do better, ex post facto, and going forward. So I'm pretty excited about that. Wednesdays, high noon, Couldn't go today. Uncle Raz couldn't make it. I need guests. Talk story with Uncle Richie. I want to do Wednesdays at noon. I need guests. That's when I'll put the camera on. You can see us. Anybody wants to come out, talk about whatever you want. Wednesdays, I got a guy, John, wants to come on. I'll talk soccer, or he can talk soccer. I'll let him. If you want to talk politics, you want to talk UFOs. My roommate, Ray, has a good idea about the Maui fires and how we can subsidize future tragedies through taxing the big corporations. Anything. Just come talk story with Uncle Richie. Wednesdays, high noon. If not, we'll just talk NFL or we'll talk miscellaneous. Thursdays, 3 p.m. because I got men's league golf. Will be my picks with and without the spreads as we keep an eye on the Thursday night game. Fridays, back to high noon right after golf. Between noon and 1. Fridays will be a miscellaneous. Can catch up on maybe some NCAA football from the week before. Maybe some Pac-12, SEC predictions. Miscellaneous. Whatever. Friday's miscellaneous. Till I come up with something. I could put Backseat Quarterback in that slot. Saturday, high noon, ramp up the NFL injury report, news, fascinating storylines, talk more predictions, maybe some fantasy football reports, stardom sit-ems. Saturday will be huge. And then Sunday, join me noon, live with Red Zone. Uncle Richie and Uncle Scott Hansen will be coming at you live every Sunday. Exciting times. Might go all day. Actually, noon. We're only till 1:30, I guess. I might have to go earlier on Sundays. As soon as Emmy gets here. Because the games are over 10, 11, 12. Yep, I can't just go an hour. So Sundays might be 10 a.m. Might be 7 a.m. And join me for the first 4 Sundays of the NFL. I'm going to do my 24-hour divided over 4 days talkathon. 6 hours straight starting this Sunday, September 10th, which is 4 days away. We are September 6th. This is Wednesday. This is the Spirit of Sports brought to you by notpods.com coming soon. And my YouTube channel at NotPods. I'm up to 61 subscribers. It's been 30 some days. Every once in a while, I just text someone and say, hey, can you subscribe? Not too worried about it. Nobody listening. That's fine. I am just practicing my craft, being consistent, being on the air every day, getting comfortable in front of the mic. That's the deal. And I would love if somebody would listen here and there. I've had a couple comments outside of when I'm live, and I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing what I love. And there are, as my friend said, there are thousands of podcasters, but I'm not one of them. This is live internet sports talk radio. Live internet talk radio. Whatever you like to talk about. This is not a podcast. Don't jump me in with those thousands. And I am different. I am talking about kids. I will give back to the community. I will make a lot of money. And I am in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. And I am going to call out the NFL. And I am going to call out the prognosticators. And I am going to say how much better I could do. And I am special and I am different. And I have been training for this my whole life. So please come along for the ride. The ones that are in early will not be forgotten. And the ones that come late, I love you just as much. Got a lot of predictions. Got Cynthia's week 1. Quite a few. We'll talk about those on That's What He Said. Got all kinds of Nick Wright stuff. Also known as Nick Wrong in some circles. Got to catch up on Broussard, get some of his. Cowherd will be doing his Blazing 5. They'll be all called out on Tuesday. Yeah, I gotta get my schedule together. So yes, very exciting times here. The Spirit of Sports, my flagship show, coming at you every single day. I'm gonna call it quits for today. 20 minutes in the books. Trying to do 30. I'll be doing hours once there's more to talk about. Once there's games, I'm telling you, it's exciting times. Bear with me. Join me. As I always do, as I sign off, I'm just going to put the plea out there. Love yourself, people. Love others. Be forgiving. Be kind. We're all in this life together. We're all in the same boat. We all got our stuff to deal with. Try to walk in another person's shoes. Try to think about what they're going through. Even the a-holes that come in your restaurant and want a different table and want to talk to the manager, you know what? Love them even more because they got issues. Or the ones that put you on Yelp. I had one, and I don't know, it could have been me. It said, our server was almost too nice. I read Yelp once. I was like, you know what? Even the ones that were good, I felt like, I don't really believe this. And the ones that bad, I felt like I worked at the worst place on earth. And I work at an amazing restaurant right on the water over here in Hawaii. I'm not going to tell you where exactly. If you know, you know, and you will find out soon enough. But I'm not a whistleblower. We were always pretty mellow over here. The word is out now. Doesn't matter if I did say, but I'm not gonna. But reading some of the Yelp and just made me feel like such a piece of crap. Even, it was nothing bad about me. And hardly ever would they say actually a server's name, but the food was cold and we didn't eat and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And they got the time to write all this. And it just made me feel sad for humanity. I'm really trying to be on a higher consciousness, trying to be a better person. And first of all, it all starts with being better to yourself. So as me and the Prego bottle sit here, think about another day. Just want to say I love you guys and thank you so much to 61. And we're well on our way to 10,000. I think I'm going to look into maybe Twitter right now and Instagram. At least get that going. Okay. Love you all. Aloha. Ahui ho.